fire today. I know all you Bible thumpers is want to come in. Y'all want to get with the general? Come on in, family. It's a time. It's time. We're talking about how could Christianity exist pre-19th century without the mass publication of the Bible. Could you imagine going to a church without no Bible? You got a structure, but you don't have one Bible. Even if you got one, there's only one literate man in the whole goddamn church. Say, for instance, there's 300 people in the church, only one motherfucker literate in the Bible. He could tell you any goddamn thing. And then at some point in time, it could be a whole church without nobody knowing, having no literature. Need the preacher, the pastor, or the damn congregation. Clergy or congregation. You see what I'm saying? So we are showing beyond any doubt that Christianity that you know of today is a product of the modern world. That's right. The Bible, with the mass publication of the Bible. Now, if you did not know, Gutenberg. Let's get into Gutenberg. Let's get into Gutenberg. We're in the house, family. Now, Gutenberg produces the world's first, for the European, the printing press of movable type. You see what I'm saying? And that's what you need to mass produce books like you see today. Gutenberg produced that print press. And that was in 1440 AD. Prior to that, they didn't have no mass literacy at all in Europe. The majority, up until 1440 AD, the majority of Europe was illiterate. No literacy whatsoever. Okay? Now, you could go to Timbuktu. You can go to damn Egypt. There was literature everywhere already. Egypt had been a literate civilization damn near 7,000 years before Europe even gained literacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You could see Imhotep. Imhotep lived, yeah. He don't know nothing. How in the hell is gonna be the King James version? Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. When we start talking about the Bible in general, you can't even go to the King James version. You can't even go to you have to go, because the King James version is not the first, the oldest complete Hebrew Bible. Hebrew Bible is the Leningrad Codex. Now, we can't prove that because it wasn't mass produced. You got to be able to mass produce something. When you able to mass produce it, that means thousands of people got their hand on it. So you got thousands of eyewitnesses of that literature. When you produce one book, that could be a fraud. That could be a fraud. You understand what I'm saying? And you ain't, you have to even when you got institutions like schools, you have to, when you go to school, you got to be able to put a book in front of each student. A lot of times you have to, share a book or whatever, but, it's always best to let each student have their own book, but you got to have the book because that's going to give you everything in that class that you need to know. You can take the book home. You see what I'm saying? You can read at home. And so, that's key when you got mass literacy. In order to have mass literacy, you have to have mass publication of the book. You can Ain't no one book gonna teach a whole school of students. You see what I'm saying? That's impossible. You know, every student got to have, so when they say, oh, this was the oldest, but what, and then I asked the question, okay, the oldest complete Hebrew Bible was at 1,000 of the Common Era. That's the oldest complete Hebrew Bible. It's called the Leningrad Codex. It's in the National Library of Russia, and it was scribed by Samuel ben Jacob. Now listen to this. This is what's blowing my mind. Because even though I just said that, and it's still gonna go back to Egypt. Because this fucked me up, and I didn't even realize that this oldest complete Hebrew Bible that was written 1,000 of the Common Era, Leningrad Codex, Samuel ben Jacob, you know where it was scribed at? In Cairo, Egypt. You see? Yeah, they no good goddamn well God ain't handed no damn body no Bible. They know damn well, you know? And you can look that up. Now, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna prove it to you in real time. I'm gonna prove it to you in real time. Since we here, let's work out. Now watch me ask the AI. What is the gap between Moses and the oldest Hebrew scriptures? Now watch this. I just asked it. The gap between Moses and the oldest Hebrew scriptures. Watch this now. Watch this. It says the answer depends on when you date Moses, because his life, see, there you go. There you go. His lifetime is not known with certainty. A common, so I don't want to hear that. So they got 15th century BC, around 1440, 1400 BC, 20 or 1270, 1200 BC. Now that's hypothetical. You see, so they saying Moses either lived in the 15th century or the 13th century. Okay, now listen. No, we between Moses and the oldest Hebrew scripture, not Job, because Job is not ascribed Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and Numbers. Moses is ascribed that. Okay? So when you talk about the Torah is ascribed to Moses, Musa. Okay? Now, the oldest, now the old, they got this, the Dead Sea Scrolls. Okay? The Dead Sea Scrolls is 250 BC to 70 AD. Now they got this other one they call Ketef Hindom Silver Scrolls, contains part of the priestly blessing from number 62426, which is 600 BC. I don't believe shit. I don't believe that shit. Okay, so this is when they get the line, where they say they only they got Numbers 6, verse 24 through 26, and they say that's 600 BC. That's bullshit. That's fraudulent. You can throw that in the garbage. Dead Sea Scrolls, 250 BC to 70 AD. You see, and so now, if you look at the gap, listen to this. Even if you take the one at 600 BC, Ketef Hinnom scrolls, the gap between Moses and the Ketef Hinnom scrolls is 800 years. Listen, the earliest Dead Sea Scrolls, the gap between Moses and the earliest Dead Sea Scrolls is 1,150 years ago. That's the gap. Ain't shit going on in the gap. So here you got Moses, the supposed author. Then you got a gap. And then out of nowhere, here come the Dead Sea Scrolls. 1,000, that's a millennium. 150 years. A gap. Silence. You see? Now, again, listen. The oldest complete Hebrew Bible. I just gave it to you. The Leningrad Codex. You know what the gap between Moses, listen to me, the gap between Moses and the Leningrad Codex, which is the oldest complete Hebrew Bible. Listen to this. 2,400 years. Listen. Now we dropping heavy mental today. We dropping motherfucking heavy mental. I don't die straight. So, and that's that's if you take I think the 1500s. If Moses was born 15th century BC, if he was born in the 13th century, it still wouldn't make no difference. It's still you just knocking off 200 years, so it don't make no difference. So really, you this is ridiculous that people would believe that you could have a gap of over 1,000 years with no publication whatsoever, and then out of fucking nowhere, here come the Dead Sea Scrolls. Here come, what the fuck did you use to get the Dead Sea Scrolls? Those scrolls were placed in that cave. Those are fraudulent. Man, get out of here, fraudulent. You deal with this what I'm dealing with. Get on up out of here, fraudulent. Them one of them Christians that didn't, or them Hebrew niggas that didn't been, that hurt their heart that I brought that up here now. But I want y'all to go behind me. I'm in the house, family. I'm just getting started. I'm about to end this one, but I'm about to come right black. I want you to come black with me. Come back, come on black, Astro. Come on back, because we about to go into the Astro. You feel what I'm saying? That's right, Black Power. I'll see y'all in a minute. Patreon, General SETI, right down there in the link. I just uploaded some more file. You should go over there and get it, General SETI. Etsy, One Stop, KingSETI.com. Get over there, get that work. I'll be right black. Black Power.